here we go with game one.
Game one, swag fail, not on my watch. He's going in already. I think he's trying to take no chances about what Meta Knight is capable of doing.
Yeah, for sure. That's just the option here. You want to overwhelm as much as you can with these long combos and great confirms. And it's so funny because you don't hear people edge guarding Meta Knight before. And here's Sora, he's able to do it all because that recovery is just so insane.
Oh, that was like 0 to death?
Yeah, just like that.
This is crazy. I think Philly has a little bit of an awakening they need to get, because this is the second person that they're facing that has been putting on a number of them on them.
Yeah. It really feels like DTP is just kind of running over people today with these like so clean kill confirms, able to get those Nair up smashes like so consistently. I don't think he's dropped one so far.
Absolutely not. And he's kind of a misfit. Oh, the deep search right there.
So fast.
I love that deep search right there, because he knows that, okay, now business is picked up. Oh, they both taunted.
Yeah, you love to see it.
Okay. I didn't know what it was at first. I thought it was disrespect, but now I know it's friendly.
Yeah. Now you know they're buddies.
Yeah, now they know. But yeah, and we all know that from previous experience that Meta Knight's game plan is really trying to get in to get that grab, because the grab produces so much of his offense. So trying to grab Sora, and then the edge guard with side B is going to be pretty much a maybe a 50-50, seeing that Sora's recovery is so good. But I think BONK playing to his strengths is going to be essential.
Yeah. It is interesting to see how both stocks now, both players have been going for these edge guards where you don't really, both characters are one of those characters where it's like, edge guarding isn't really worth it, just go for the ledge trap.
Yeah,
but both of these characters are just, they're doing the thing you want to do, but not going to kill, not going to get that up B to close out that combo, but is going to rack up a good amount of percent.
But yeah, he had the right idea. He's trying to make sure he stops him in his tracks so that if it does happen again, he doesn't die, and he's going to make it back.
It just can become, I mean, it looks like maybe BONK is a little more familiar with this matchup than
Oh my God!
Goodness.
Oh!
Getting the up air to extend the combo.
Are you serious? Are you serious right now?
Those confirms are just
Are you
brutal.
serious? Bro, that's not, I can't even tell you what I just witnessed today.
Yeah. Those Nair loops make your life a living hell.
That game wasn't even like 90 seconds.
Yeah.
It feels like it wasn't even 90 seconds.
They were just running at each other so hard, and Sora is a character that I feel like you don't really hear of running at people, and it's just so cool to see an aggressive Sora, even though maybe the kill confirms make it a little less aggressive, but still it's just so impressive to see how it's panning out so explosively.
Yeah, I'm kind of baffled at how quick that game was, because usually I'm expecting Meta Knight to be super aggressive, but they both kind of just, I guess, like gentlemen, if you will, like, oh, we're gonna really go at each other's necks. You know what I'm saying? We see a lot of offense coming out from these two.
They're playing like they both owe each other $10.
Yeah, this is a money match right now. This is Philly. You check out my man's in the earlier bracket, bro. I gotta get you, bro. That combo from DTP was very good. And then we got another one. Oh, he missed it.
Missing the
confirm.
man.
I'm glad the commentator didn't curse that. I'm glad I didn't do that. So he made it back safely. But it may hurt in the end, seeing that it could have been the stock.
Yeah.
And he's still here, so, and up B not doing the job as well. So
it really seems. It is so funny just seeing them both running off and trying to catch their just so difficult recoveries.
Ooh.
Down B gonna take it though. Love to see that move getting kills.
B reverse down B, didn't even see it coming. Oh, almost timed it. Almost
timing it, but just not quite getting it.
Okay, down smash.
Down smash is not fully sure what the play is there. Maybe trying to catch BONK, just running in a little too mindlessly.
I think he's taking his aggressiveness for granted a little bit.
Yeah.
So maybe he's got to stick to what was working before. Of course, he's going to make it back up air stronger than I anticipated.
Yeah, that move is very strong. Not going to get the dash attack up air.
The SDI coming in from
the
DTP.
threes. Oh my goodness, just keeping
Is
Meta Knight at bay.
God.
Neutral air dodge going to get him out of there though. Thank goodness for BONK.
It's hard to tell if they're like dropping combos or if they're just really good at SDI because these guys have been so on point with
with all of it. They're just killing it in every aspect, I'd say. I love that. Sora's counter is so funny. And I just see him popping it every time at ledge because you just don't want BONK letting that S smash rip at all.
Yeah. Very interesting enough. Whenever there's a stock, when the stock is being taken, DTP opts to go for Blizzaga. Probably doesn't really want the thunder to start off the round.
Yeah.
So very interesting take. Maybe BONK can use that information to help him aid him and try to get the stock.
So interesting seeing these two kind of. It's so funny how even now they're still kind of duking it out. Up smash not gonna take it though. But one more confirm, one more combo, one more edge guard is probably gonna be the end of this game too.
Absolutely, and then the fact that Sora can afford to go down there and kind of challenge Meta Knight off stage, which is something you don't really see. Like plays like that, that would have, hurt a normal man, but DTP is not normal.
Yeah,
he's
abnormal. Different.
He's abnormal. That was just Nair.
Yeah.
2 stock up.
Simply different, I'd say.
Simply different. And BONK's got to come up with a plan. And like you said, he doesn't really use anyone else except, Meta Knight. DTP might be the underdog in this whole tournament.
Yeah.
I don't think people really knew or expected someone like him to really make it this far. So if he wins this, he's on his way to top 8.
With the way he's playing, I want to see him go as far as possible because I'm enjoying watching this Sora.
Absolutely.
It's just so, the confirms are just so clean and so explosive. I could watch it all day.
Absolutely, and hopefully when this is over, we get a post-match interview to see more about this young man. Very tall lad.
Very tall.
Very tall. That's one thing. Maybe that's what the T is.
Yeah.
Tall. But as we go into Game 3, BONK has got to make a decision. We're down to the good old neutral Pokemon Stadium, or MU Stadium, however. And good thing there's no Steve, so... whoa!
Yeah.
That's it.
Those are the ladder combos we've been missing this entire time. Maybe a start like that's finally going to start swinging this in BONK's favor.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Sometimes momentum plays like that are needed to... get yourself back into the game. He has a very, very big lead. So maybe he can just get another one of those, rack up so much damage, and keep pushing the envelope.
It really feels like they're both just throwing haymakers in this set. Like these edge guards and these confirms are just making it seem so brutal. So make one mistake and that just very well could be the stock, which we might
we're seeing right now.
One mistake, lose the stock. BONK is fully in control of this game.
He must have had a G Fuel or something. I mean, and the thing, it seems to me that both of these guys benefit and also get hurt by platforms.
Yeah.
So it's not like you don't want to avoid them, but I think it's more so who can hit them first. And DTP trying to make a comeback a little bit with that first stock being taken.
Cool.
A ladder combo is
well
back in business.
3
Oh
and it's
my
done.
gosh.
BONK even has to shake his head at that one.
He's like, did I really do that 3 times? I really did that 3 times.
I mean, that's just the story of how Meta Knight gets his money,
Yeah, BONK.
He does his 9 to 5 and does those ladder combos the entire time.
Sheesh. I guess that Game 3 wasn't even a character specific matchup. It was a stage matchup. So I guess he might want to avoid the same stage and running it back just to give him a little bit of a harder time to hit those. So I see he's going to go back to Battlefield. And we're going to get it started again, Game 4.
Game 4 is exciting. was that enough to bring BONK back from the dead, to bring him back into the set, or is DTP gonna shake that off and close out here?
Shoot, man, it would be very, very impressive to see BONK come back from a 2-0 deficit.
I'm always a fan of seeing more games, so gotta say right now, I gotta be rooting for BONK a little.
Yeah, I'm pretty much in love with the DTP gameplay right now. So, but nonetheless, I think he's changing up the strategy, getting a little bit more defensive.
Yeah, you can see it does look like BONK is kind of being. No way, another one just is gonna close it.
Nah, he missed
the
it.
final hit.
I don't think he really wanted to go for the up B there. Could have possibly gotten the stock, but I think he wanted to play it safe. You know, again, stick to his strengths.
Yeah.
This is a very aggressive Meta Knight that he's dealing with. And Game 5 is on the horizon, so he doesn't want to keep that. He's making it back. We already know.
With the tragic SD.
BONK SD. Maybe that's what the plan was.
Maybe he wanted to kind of bait him going too low. Maybe it was just an SD. Both are very possible.
Yes, especially how aggressive these two have been playing.
Yeah.
He definitely wants to get that stock, and DTP is definitely not making it happen. But here we are, 30% already on tack.
Just the teleports behind you, and what do you do about it sometimes?
Yeah.
So it really feels like a lot of the make or break of this set has come down to, can BONK hit those ladder combos when he's getting them? Like it seems like these platforms are kind of tricking it up, making it a little more difficult for BONK.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, it's crazy to see how much micro interactions decide the game, especially with these two characters, with, you know, one decision either gets you the stock or you go into more neutral. So you are on the defensive side. And we all know Meta Knight with, skill check. Going to go back under the stage. He takes it. Oh my gosh. Little rascal over there with the baseball bat. That's the wrong movie. I'm so old. Everybody knows what I was talking about. Hopefully they do. But
I've never watched Little Rascals.
It's Sandlot. That's what
Sandlot.
it is.
Oh, yes. I have seen that one.
Oh my gosh.
Why did the uppie feel like it went way higher than normal?
I think you got a phantom. Or not a phantom. I think you got a footstool.
Okay.
I think you got a footstool.
It really seems like BONK needs to close the stock out as fast as he possibly can and then hit one of those ladders. It really feels like now is the time that you haven't been hitting them already, that here's where you need to hit them. Absolutely.
Absolutely. And these confirms are starting to you know, he's starting to get crisp with them.
Yeah.
And he doesn't want to get hit with those, especially on his last leg.
Yeah, absolutely do not want to be eating a nair up smash. That there's no coming back from it at this point.
Absolutely not, especially with that SD. It's not going to feel too good to be sending losers knowing that you had an SD on your hands. But that
Rondor dive, not going to take it. Sora's just too...
Yeah, he's too good at the recovery.
His recovery's just a little too good. Getting him back safe and sound.
I think that's usually the downfall of BONK's character right now, because usually he can depend on these.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to sound facetious when I say gimmicks, but it works. You know, things like that on normal characters. But this is not a normal character. It's not a normal man we're dealing with.
Yeah. This is DTP of all people.
DTP.
Those
From the unknown.
Oh my goodness.
They're battling on stage.
Oh my goodness.
And he died for it.
Does he hit the ladder? I mean, DTP knows that's what he's looking for. How do you not?
That ladder is literally the difference maker, but it's not going to make any difference going into the top 8.
DTP closing it out, locking himself into top 8.
Absolutely. That was so amazing.
That was so impressive to see. Next up, we're going to be seeing Infinite versus Juice, it seems.
Infinite versus Juice. Infinite